Traveller's Tales are, at this point, a master of their art. Creating family-friendly licensed games under the LEGO brand, they have moved between some of the biggest entertainment licenses, seemingly without friction, creating a gaming dynasty with the same lasting appeal as many of Nintendo's greats. Now, working with the Marvel license, their latest title, LEGO Marvel Superheroes, will certainly build on what's gone before, but will it add anything new? Supervillains rarely need a reason to be evil. Even less so when they are overblown LEGO interpretations of their true selves. So when you learn Dr. Doom has gathered all of the Marvel bad guys together with the aim of doing something dastardly, you never stop to question it. The short version is that Doom has attacked and captured the Silver Surfer, and is now gathering the cosmic blocks that once made up his board in order to build Dr. Doom's Doom Ray of Doom. It's a plan destined for disaster, however, as while the forces of evil are well represented, so too are those of good. With the X-Men, Avengers, Fantastic Four and Ensemble cast all on hand to thwart his diabolical deeds. Much like the story, the gameplay is fairly standard LEGO fare. That is in no way to its detriment, of course, as Traveller's Tales have been refining their games for years now, and every lesson they have learned has been poured lovingly into Marvel superheroes. The huge open hub world is in play, just as in LEGO Batman 2, while the levels themselves are the kind of straightforward action puzzle platforming that fans will recognise and newcomers of all ages will love. It is perhaps this, the understanding of its audience, that is any LEGO game's strongest asset. The removal of any real penalty for death ensures that all family members can play and have fun with it, while also mitigating many of the game's issues. This sentiment is mirrored in the replayability. Numerous unlockables, collectibles and side tasks mean that the game can be consumed for months as you revisit it as you would a child's favourite movie, while always finding new things to enjoy. It would be easy to shower the game with praise, but it has a number of flaws that would be game-breaking in a harder or less charming game. Foremost among these problems comes the sheer volume of abilities each character has. All must be understood to easily navigate the game's many puzzles, as at any one time you can control multiple characters. Knowing whose abilities to use and in which small area to use them leads to many tasks feeling more like trial and error than a problem-solving exercise. Issues are not limited to puzzles. Camera angles prevent you seeing your character, along with difficulties in knowing where to go next, combined provide a constant problem. Luckily again, LEGO's ease comes to its aid. Not seeing characters during a fight has little or no effect on the eventual outcome, while undertaking anything puzzle related will see opponents forming an orderly queue to attack when you finish the task at hand. While some of the mechanics may be flawed at points, the overarching look and presentation more than make up for this. Its charming character designs and cutscenes perfectly invoke the movies on which they are based, while LEGO's tongue-in-cheek humour can be appreciated by the whole family. Though voice actors vary in effectiveness, with their constant chatter during missions proving either entertaining or repetitive, this too ultimately works in the game's favour by offering something to keep you distracted while you're trying to solve the more complicated puzzles. LEGO Marvel Superheroes multiplayer remains a local drop-in, drop-out affair. The franchise's relatively recently added reactive split screen ensures both players have the freedom to explore where they want, which is especially important in the open hub world. Really, multiplayer is the way LEGO games are meant to be experienced, with this proving no exception, but this doesn't mean it isn't without flaws. The fantastic split screen can easily make players unfamiliar with the game feel quite nauseous as it spins around itself, and the need to utilise characters correctly to solve puzzles can lead to arguments in even the most loving families. But ultimately it's the act of playing together and, for many parents, being able to be entertained while watching that is so unique in the LEGO series, a trait not lost here. LEGO Marvel Superheroes does little more than put a Marvel veneer over the already well-walked LEGO game series. As Traveller Tales' most recent iteration on the formula, it is perhaps their most polished, and the collective cast certainly extends the appeal in new directions. In truth, if you're a fan of either Marvel or LEGO, then you already know you want this, and all I can do is reassure you that it is the game you think it is.
Mutant, anyone? Anyone here on Mutant?
Remember to subscribe below for more reviews, and visit PlayDevil.com for all of your gaming news.